Started sneaking food right behind the back, which is bad. And it started very innocently, do you know what I mean? I just had one of the baby's Kit Kats one day, just innocently. He was like, oh, do you want? I was like, oh, yeah, and we had the Kit Kat, and it was a moment, and then I was like, fuck, I've had the Kit Kat. Can't tell her I've had the Kit Kat, she's going to kick off. And then I was like, oh. But I'll be honest with you, when I ate that Kit Kat, I have never felt more alive in my life. It was like I was having an affair with a Kit Kat, and it was fucking special, mate. And it just escalated from that point. I had a pack of the baby's Watsits, and it just grew and grew and grew, to the point where a couple of months back, I emptied 4 pints of milk down the sink just so I could say, oh, babe, we've got no milk, so I could sneak out and go to the drive-thru. It's bad. It's low. And mate, I sneaked out and went this drive-thru, right? This is one of the maddest things that's ever happened to me in my life, right? Because I goes out and goes this drive-thru, right? I goes to the drive-thru, my man. I fancy the Burger King, right? And I goes to the Burger King, my man. It's on East Prescott Road. If you don't know it, right? It's on like a fucking... Yeah, some people who live by it, you'll back me up. It's on like a dual carriageway, and it's like a 3-lane road, and the slip road back onto... I goes through the drive-thru, get to my burger, and I come on back out, and there's like a weird slip road back onto the road, right? It's a funny angle, so he goes to pull out because there was nothing coming, but there was something coming. There's one of them fucking Deliveroo... fucking Uber Eats cyclist gobshite, fucking knobhead cunt cyclist prick fucking... fucking flying down the road at like 25 miles an hour, no helmet on or not, just no regard for anyone else's safety, right? And I just didn't see him, and I goes to pull out, and luckily my car's got sensors on, so it slammed on, right? And he swerved around me, and he was fuming. He was like, what the fuck are you doing? You fucking idiot, you nearly killed me. And I was like, oh my God. I wound my window down, went, mate, I'm so sorry about that. I didn't see it. I didn't tell him I didn't see him because I was talking to a burger. I'm not even lying. I wish I was lying, but I was talking to a burger like I was having an affair with a fucking Whopper. I was talking to a Whopper like, oh my God, you sexy bitch, I am gonna fucking... Oh, you smell amazing. Oh, and I'm gonna smash my tongue into your meat in a minute. It's heavy, you know. And he was fucking he jumped off his bike, he was gonna I've never seen anyone so angry. He jumped off his bike and he was like, you fucking knobhead! And he starts bouncing at me, but he's trying to look scary and intimidating, but he had one of them fucking Deliveroo the box backpacks that they have, right? I don't know if you've ever seen anyone try and look angry with one of them on, like try and look intimidating with one of them on, but it's fucking hilarious, mate. And I'm trying not to laugh at him because that's gonna make it worse, but he looked like a Koopa Trooper from Mario, remember them? Just like and he fucking got out and jumped on his head. And he come round. It wasn't until he got to the side of my car, I was like, oh, he's going to punch me in the face, yeah. He was going to punch me. And I realised, and I fucking seen it coming. I was strapped into my car, I had my window down. There was nothing I could do. I was sitting duck. I'm just sat. And part of me felt like I deserved it. I nearly killed him, do you know what I mean? And he's come and he's gone, you fucking... And it wasn't the punch that scared me, right? What scared me was the whole situation flashed before my eyes, and I saw it all happening. I saw him punch me in the face, and then what scared me was some fucking prick is going to film this, right? Some cunt's going to catch it on the phone, or CCTV's going to get it, or some way it's going to end up on Facebook or Instagram or some shit, and my wife's going to see that and go, you said you were going for milk. You said you were going for milk, and you got punched in the face by a Deliveroo in a Burger King drive-thru. How much food were you getting, you fat cunt? And I was like, oh my God. And he was going to punch me in the face. He comes to the side of the car and said, he went, you fucking prick. And he goes to hit me, right? But as he goes to hit me, honestly, genuinely, in my life, one of the weirdest things that's ever happened, right? He goes to hit me and looks me in the eye, and as he looks me in the eye, I'm not famous or nothing, but like, obviously, I'm recognisable now to a point where people will see me and go, oh, that's that lad from Hot Water Comedy, that's that lad off Facebook or whatever. And I love it. I think it's amazing. I absolutely, honestly, if I'm out, especially if, honestly, I do, genuinely, it makes my day when that shit happens. Especially if I'm with my wife, because she fucking hates it, right? I will milk that shit to death. I'll make her take the pictures and shit. I'll tell her the lighting's not right and shit. I fucking love it. Even, honestly, even if we go out and someone just glances at me now, I'm like, oh my God, there we go, babe, fucking hell. And she's like, what? I'm like, these are going to come over in a minute. She's like, why'd you keep doing this all the time, everywhere we go? No one's asked that you're in. You're not famous, you fucking knobhead. I'm like, oh, babe, you just don't know what it's like. I just want to live a normal life. But genuinely, when it happens, always seems to be a nice interaction, do you know what I mean? People seem to be genuinely happy to see me. And this fella, he goes to hit me, he's like, you fucking prick, and he throws this punch and looks me in the eye, and half his brain is like, I'm going to smash this lad's head, and he's just nearly kill me. But then the other half of his brain goes, whoa, fuck off. That's that lad I always watch while I'm having a shit. And his head fell off. I've never seen anything like it. Honestly, to this, it was the maddest reaction. It looked like he's had a stroke. He was just there, and he started, and his fist is coming at me. His face was like, going, what the fuck is going on? He couldn't compute what was happening. He couldn't marry that, because he's so angry and bumpy. But then the other half of his brain goes, nah, he's funny, and he's all right, right? So his hands just having this, is going, and it's slowing down, right? And it's coming at me and going, oh, to the point, and then it just got, and just turned into a handshake. And I left it for about, I was like, what the fuck? And it was like, yeah, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? And I left it for about 10 seconds and then just went, hiya mate, you all right? And he was just there, just be more careful, Paul. And just walked away. I was like, fuck, be more careful. I nearly killed him. I nearly killed that man. And just because he's seen me be funny on Facebook, he was just fine. And that blew my fucking mind, mate. Because I've never wanted to be famous, but now I want to get as famous as I can possibly be. Oh, genuinely though. Because if I can get away with that shit, if I can nearly kill a man now, imagine the shit I'll be able to. If I get to like Tom Cruise level fame, I can do whatever the fuck I want, mate. I can shag your man, nobody. Swear to God, mate. Honestly, imagine it for a second, right? You come home one night, and it's terrible things happen. Your house has been smashed to bits. It's ransacked, and all your best stuff's been smashed to bits. And fucking Tom Cruise, you walk in, Tom Cruise is just in the kitchen smashing your missus, right? Just fucking stood on your telly because he wasn't tall enough to get in properly. You'd be fuming for a minute, you'd be like, what the fuck's going on? Why is everyone smiling? Oh my God, that's Tom Cruise, isn't it? Your missus wouldn't even stop, she'd be like, it's Tom Cruise. You'd be there getting a selfie for Instagram and that, your missus would be like, get me in. Make sure you tag me.